Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What's up guys? So today I have an infill for you. This is the first set that I have done in a couple weeks. So bear with me. I felt a little out of touch. You know, when you stop doing something for so long, you kind of get a little rusty. So anyways, there was zero lifting that she had on her nails. The ring finger nail that's missing, she did break it in half because her dog like jumped on her and smashed her hand and literally ripped her fingernail off. So, but it did break right at the stress point, which you want it to break at a certain point, because if it doesn't break, it will literally like rip your nail off. So usually with proper application, there is a point at where the nail should break, you know. Anyways, so basically self-explanatory. I am filing all of the polish off and I'm going to basically prep her nails for an infill. So I'll let you watch me do that and I'll pop back up in a few. So this is quite a long tutorial. I wanted to show, you know, basically how you would do an infill for Polygel. And then she did actually break her other ring finger as well. She just didn't notice that it was torn underneath a few layers, and it was actually, her nail was torn past where her hyponychium was. So you'll see me do a little removal with that as well. And then we apply fresh tips. I know that I said that I was going to do a video with me coloring my hair, so I want to take a poll. I'm going to also ask questions on Instagram, like what color you guys would like me to color my hair, what you think looks best, because that is going to be my very next video. I have been getting my work area like all reorganized because I moved it since I put up my Christmas tree. I had to move my nail room from my living room to in my bedroom, and my husband had his drum set up and all of his stuff everywhere. So we had to like break that down and make room for me. So anyways, so now that's almost done. I'm definitely going to be recording more content with my face, even though I'm gonna feel probably extremely awkward and weird. But I would love to show my personality more because I feel like maybe some of you might not get my sense of humor, and I'm so sorry if you don't. But anyways, yeah, we're almost done here. And then after I'm done filing this down, I just move on to doing around her cuticles, because I don't feel like I need to show you every nail of me taking off the polish. So anyways, I'm just going in with the cuticle bit here, and I am cleaning up around her cuticles and cleaning any of the dry skin off before I push them back. So I am doing my best friend's nails, and her cuticles are always extremely like thick and dry and like really hard because she's a barber and her hands are like constantly in water, and her cuticles are just really thick and they always grow up her nails insane. So after I do this and I push her cuticles back, I do go in again with this cuticle bit and clean up, you know, any more dry flaky skin. But some reason it didn't get recorded, so I just wanted to clarify that I do that step one more time. So as you can see, her cuticle grew up a lot on this nail, and it was so thick that even my cuticle pusher could not push the cuticle skin back. So I used my cuticle bit, and then I put a little bit of cuticle oil on her nail just so I can, like, you know, try to soften that up and then push it back. So okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all the dust that is left in her like cuticle area with these nail polish remover wipes that I got from the dollar store. They're 100% acetone. And I'm doing this because I just don't want anyone to ever develop any sort of like contact dermatitis or anything. So it really helps to constantly clean the nail dust off of the nail plate and anywhere around the cuticle area to prevent any allergies or anything like that. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and shape the nails that are already on. And then we're gonna go ahead and apply the tips. So I'm just gonna let you watch me do this. And right here actually is when I find out that her ring finger is really split, like really bad. So I almost cut it off, but I realized that it was like past her hyponychium. So I did a drill down and then a soak off, which I don't know why that didn't get recorded either, that little part where I peeled it off, and it comes off amazing. So if any of you guys ever have like questions about how to like remove polygel, I can do just like a short little tutorial on how to do that. It's really easy. You just want to file away the bulk and majority of your polygel, and then you want to soak it, your fingers, in 100% acetone. So in a bowl, sometimes if you get like a bigger bowl and then like a smaller bowl, and in the bigger bowl you have like warm water, and then you put the smaller bowl with the acetone in it, sometimes it will speed up the process of breaking down, like, you know, any of the builder gel or polygel or any base gel that you have a lot faster. So anyways, yeah, I am gonna let you watch me do this, and I'll pop back up in a few. Okay, so right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start prepping this nail for a nail tip by buffing it and straightening it out. And then I do use my Morovan dehydrator and primer, always 2 coats of primer. You wanna make sure to let the first coat dry for about 20 seconds before you apply your second coat of primer. So when I put the primer on the nails that I'm doing the infill in, I'm just putting it on the natural nail part, not onto like the polygel. So I am applying these tips with a base coat from Beetles. It is my favorite base coat to use to apply tips. So yeah, and she's also helping me do that. Having this little mini lamp, if you don't have one, I suggest you get one or something similar like the little flashlights or even the Kiara Sky nail lamp. I heard it's pretty pricey. But you can find these mini lamps anywhere, like on Amazon for like $5. They're not very expensive and they're all about like 9 watts. So they work really good with doing flash cures and things like that. But after she holds the lamp and does a little flash cure for me for the nail tip, I do have her put her hand in my lamp and do a full cure. And so anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and shape this nail and the other one, and I'll pop back up in just a few. So I'm going in with my Morovan primer again because I realized that I sprayed alcohol all over the fingertips and it just wiped it off, so I needed to reapply it. Anyways, my voice is going, guys, again. So right here, I'm just going in with base coat from Beetles, and I am just applying it really on the natural nail, on the nails that we're going to infill, and then I'm applying it to the whole nail on the ring fingers to give the polygel something to adhere to. So right here I had already applied the polygel before I realized I didn't hit record. So yeah, but I just applied a thin layer, and you'll see me apply a thin layer on the other one, and then I go back in and do a little cuticle bead. And yeah, doing an infill is like basically, it's just really easy. It's not super hard. It's basically just filling the spot in the back with polygel. You always want to make sure not to flood the cuticle line. So what I like to do is put it a certain space away from the cuticle, the bead, and then I try to push it as thin as I can towards, you know, the cuticle line. And then I kind of flatten it and pull it out towards the end of the nail, and any excess I pull off the way I just did there. I find it is better to put a little bit more polygel than you need than like not having enough, because it just messes up the whole flow in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch me finish applying the polygel on this infill, and I'll pop back up in a few. I did have her flash cure that thin layer of polygel for 30 seconds before I come in with the cuticle bead here, and then I have her do a full cure for 90 seconds. So I go ahead and I have her cure these for a full cure in my lamp for 90 seconds. And then I do the other two on the other hand. And then I come back and do the other on the pinky, and then I do the thumb. So yeah, I just kind of go back and forth because I don't want to leave like polygel uncured on the hand for too long on the nail bed, because that can also cause you to develop an allergy or have like contact dermatitis. It's also best if you cure your polygel like each one at a time. I've been learning so much. I can't wait to put that video up of everything that I've learned and the products that I've learned, what ingredients I'm allergic to. So yeah, I believe that I can use some polygel. So yeah, I'm not going to reveal anything just yet. But anyways, I've already recorded another set that I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be including all of like the nail allergy stuff in that video as well. So keep a lookout for that, guys. So I do leave all the majority of the filing in this video. I try to be, you know, really good with my application for polygel, so I don't have to do so much filing. I'm getting better with my e-file, like more and more that I use it. Even though I was kind of rusty, I still feel like, you know, I'm getting better and better at using my e-file. So my very next video, which I told you I've already recorded another set after this one. I literally did one the very next day, which is a candy cane set. So I'm really excited for that. But anyway, I use my e-file in that one too to show you guys how I use it. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. Always make sure to use either some slip solution or alcohol spray, or you can even use 100% acetone, I heard, to wipe down your nails after they're curing to take off the tacky layer. Make sure you guys remember to do that, because you don't want any like sticky fuzzies getting in there, because they will, and it's just a pain. So I am just going in with my hand file now, and I am just shaping down, removing any bulkiness that there is, which there isn't very much at all, and then we get right into the design. I just want to thank all of my subscribers. You guys mean so much to me. I think I'm like 360 something, 66. You guys are so awesome. If you're new here, welcome as well. I appreciate you too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, don't forget to hit that notification bell. So, on my ultimate goal, well, our ultimate goal with her fingernails is to have her natural nails grow out and then just do polygel overlays. That is what she wants. Her dogs have she has 2 dogs. One of them is still like a puppy, but he's gigantic. He's like a Bernedoodle and he's like huge. And he has broken her nails like so many times. Like the first time he literally drug her down the road on a leash and the leash like ripped her nails off. Anyway, so we're hoping that eventually he'll stop having little accidents with her. I mean, he drug her so bad that hit her whole like top of her toenail is messed up. I feel so bad for her. But surprisingly, like her nail plate wasn't really damaged. It's just been a little bit. So hopefully those nails will catch up with the other ones because we're making pretty good progress. So hopefully we will get there and eventually it'll just be a natural polygel overlay. And I do use my e-file. I just use it to go around her cuticle area just to make sure it's really flush. I don't like to use the e-file when I have to do minimal, shaping down because you can kind of eat away too fast and like too much if you use your e-file and you're not like a professional, which I am not a professional like by any means. So I still prefer the hand file because I have more control. So I don't know if you guys like me doing like both hands like in this tutorial, or if it's like too much to watch me doing both hands, or if you prefer me just to show one hand. I do that for my next tutorial. I just show me doing one hand for her full set, and then I show like, both of them completed. I'm not sure what you guys prefer. So if you want to let me know like down in the comment section, if you prefer me just to do like one hand, or, I like to watch people work. I mean, I like when videos are a little bit longer and not super short, but I know some people are pressed for time and just want, to know how to do something. So yeah, let me know down below, guys. And I know that I keep saying that like I'm gonna show my face more in the content that I'm making. It's just I haven't had the time away from my kids to have like, to record anything like that. So I'm hoping this Saturday though, I'm able to do that and record me, doing my hair color. So yeah, I mean, I have tons of things planned. It's just really hard when you have kids and they're in school at home and you have to be there, constantly, and they come first. So, like it's not an issue with that. It's just, I want to be there for you guys too, but it's just really hard to balance all of that. And then especially with my nail allergy, I had to take such a long break, but I'm coming around, you guys. It's not painful anymore. And my nails are still peeling back, believe it or not. I'm still losing nails and I don't know how long that's going to last, but you know, I'm coming around. Okay, so now that we are done with shaping the nails and buffing, I am going in with the base coat, and then I have her cure that in the lamp for actually 90 seconds because I want it to be a full cure. We are going to be applying the color polish, which is like a wine red. I don't know what the color is called. It's right there, 269. And I do go in with a couple coats of this color, and you guys see me attempt to draw a snowflake for the first time ever in my life. And I do put some raw glitter on it, and I don't know how I didn't record that either. It was like off camera frame, and so I had to edit it out. But anyways, and then the index fingers came out so friggin' crappy, and we really both hated it. So she came back the next day, and I filed all that crappy raw glitter off and rhinestones that were hidden underneath all that glitter. And I just did like a rhinestone snowflake. So anyways, I'm just gonna let you watch me do this, and I'll pop back up here and there. So as you see, I was doing like a flash cure for the first coat of the nails, and then I had her go in to the lamp for a, my goodness, tongue tie, for a full cure for 90 seconds. And then I go back in with the second coat and have her do another full cure for another 90 seconds. And yes, I am still struggling to paint fingernails. It is just not my forte. I don't know what it is. Like, I struggle bus over here, guys. Okay, so after this second layer of polish, I do go in with a matte top coat, and I do cure that for 30 seconds before I start the like nail art design. Well, I guess I actually do 2 layers of matte coat before I start the design. Excuse me. I didn't realize that I had gone over some of the nails again with another layer. Anyways, my bad. Remember, ladies and gents, always wipe your sidewalls before you cure so you can retain the shape you created. Okay guys, so here is my attempt at a snowflake. She likes it. I'm like, it could be better. I am really like a perfectionist and I just really need to practice more on painting designs. I know that's the only way you get better. Like, unless you're just like a natural prodigy, which I know there are people that are just really naturally good. But for me, I have no dexterity, like no nimbleness. Like, it's so hard to be like easy and try to do like thin strokes. It's just like, I don't know how, my brain doesn't work. Anyways, I'm just gonna let you watch me do this and I'll pop back up in a few. So it looks so much better when it has like the glitter on it, the raw glitter in my opinion. And then there's the little polka dots. I guess I didn't record those either somehow, but I do little like droplets of matte top coat on top of those because she wanted them to be matte. And like I said, the index design, it was so funky and so awful that I didn't even necessarily show me applying it, but I did leave it in there to show that sometimes not everything comes out the way that you want it to, so you can always go back in there and like fix it or change it, you know, so that's what I did. So I'm just gonna go ahead right here and apply a few rhinestones and a pearl. And as you can see, that index finger is functified. It's awful. So you can see why we totally changed it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna do this real quick and I'll pop back up right towards the end. Okay guys, so here is the finish look. I really hate those index fingernails. Like, they're just so freaking awful. Like, ugh, I can't believe I let her walk out of my house looking like that. Anyways, she came back like the very next morning and I did her daughter's nails and I fixed hers first though. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, bye guys.